IHN show, ladies and gentlemen. Episode number 101. We've reached triple digits as of last week, and boy, was it a great episode. I had to watch and sit through the whole thing this morning. Oh, I was laughing. Oh, it was just great.
It was okay.
In today's episode, we're back at it like normal, like it was in episode number 99 and so back. Today, I've got a couple things on my phone I'd love to talk about. They're gonna be good. I got a fun fact on my phone today, and we got some good IndyCar racing to talk about.
We do.
Along with the NASCAR racing at Pocono, we also have to talk about the results there. Should be a dang good episode today.
It'll be okay. So, yes, everything that he just said is concurrent to what is going to be planned. Of course, planning is not our strong suit.
Yup.
101A, we still can't figure this out. So, I'm going to start off saying that, yes, you may look at the board. It is 95% right. Some dumbass forgot to change the race number, so it is actually race number 22 for the NASCAR.
Nice.
And it's going to be race 14 for IndyCar. Somebody forgot to change it, but it is right. August. Apparently, if you multiply or combine Sunday and August, it's August. Not sawdust, August. On August, Sunday the 18th, at 2 p.m. Eastern is going to be the Pocono race, the ABC Supply 500 and NBCSN for the IndyCar. And on Sunday, August 4th, which is this coming weekend, if you're watching this in real time, at 3 p.m. Eastern is, actually, I think the race is at 2. Nope, it's at 3. Okay. At 3 p.m. Eastern is the race at Watkins Glen. Oh, it's going to be good.
It is.
It's going to be great. Let me get my papers. Got anything to add there?
Nothing.
Like Big Matt during the race.
Oh, it was great.
Oh.
When the race at Pocono got done, I says to my dad, "Well, Dad, what'd you think of that?" My dad said, "It sucked."
It sucked. Oh. Okay. Let's move into the words are hard. Let's move into. Take a guess.
What facility am I?
That is the correct guess. Oh, I'm doing some little home improvement. Oh, wow, it's actually white. I'll be damned. All right. You ready for this absolute show?
Okay.
All right. Timer starts now. Timer started 3 minutes ago. Oh, you're out of time. All right.
Huh?
All right. I am what?
Better snot.
I am a 1.33 mile 4-turn concrete tri-oval.
Oh boy.
1.3 3
2 3. Got it. I have no idea. Gonna need some hints.
All right. The track was opened in 2001, so you can assume construction started in 2000 or late 1999.
Yep.
And the track closed in 2011 after the 2011 racing season.
Really?
It never held a Cup Series event, but it held up to 2 Xfinity races and 2 Gander Outdoor Truck Series races a year.
I'll be dang.
Along with an IndyCar race until 2008. It had a capacity of 50,000 people permanent, and it could bring in portable seating that could be up to 150,000 if needed.
Holy crap.
Oh, I need to write that myself a note. Okay, portable seating just reminded me of something. This track was owned and operated by Dover Motorsports Incorporated. Bet you can figure out what Dover Motorsports Incorporated is.
Yep.
Let me see here. The first driver to win a race at the track was Greg Biffle in the Pepsi 300 for the Xfinity Series.
I'll be dang.
For the Truck Series, it was Scott Riggs. And for the IndyCar Series, it was Buddy Lazier.
Nice.
So,
Is it in the book?
I bet it is in the book.
Oh, I'll take the book.
Okay. Get your fat ass over here.
Haven't taken the book in a long time. Forgot about it.
Well, it's not that we really needed it. I'm kind of running out of tracks.
Right.
One of these times I'm thinking about just pulling a random ass track out of that book. Alright. Starts with the letter N. In the state of Tennessee. Letter N. In the state of Tennessee.
New Hampshire? I don't think so.
Michigan?
That's it.
Bitch, you high? Whatever drugs you're on, give me some of that. 30 seconds left.
How high are you? 6 foot. Starts with the letter N.
Starts with the letter N. In the state of Tennessee. Phlegm. 10 seconds. 1.33 concrete trioval.
It's not Newport.
Damn right, it's not Newport. It is a... You're out of time. That doesn't mean you ain't gonna stop looking. And, did you find it? Did you find it? Did you find it? Go to NA. Starts with NA. In the state of Tennessee. And everyone else is just like, shut up! We get it!
Nashville Super Speedway.
Nashville Super Speedway is the correct answer, but you're about 30 seconds too late.
Look at that. April 13, 2000. Oh my! Does Wikipedia say it opened on April 13, 2001?
That's when the first Xfinity Series race was.
Wow, man.
What?
Exactly 1 day before I was born.
April 13th?
1 day before I was born.
Well,
man.
let me look up when there's no Wikipedia page for that. It doesn't tell me the exact day. The race lap record there is 23.271 seconds. Which is 206.214 miles per hour, which you can pretty much guess what series set that record. Motorbike? Yeah, right.
Yep.
By Scott Dixon for Chip Ganassi Racing in 2003. Nice job, Ed. Only an hour late.
Yeah, no kidding.
With that, it's time to go on into speaking of IndyCar. Get back! Oh, sorry.
Was that out loud?
Shush. All right, the IndyCar series, the NTT IndyCar series, was at Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. Don't ask me who gave me that name. Mm-hmm. For the Honda Indy 200 at, guess where? Mid-Ohio. Mm-hmm. Oh, everybody guess that. Okay. The time of the race, I'm sorry, let me back up real quick. It was a 90-lap race for possibly 200 miles. I don't know. It just says Honda Indy 200, so it could be. Let me just do some math. 2.258 times 90. Nope. Oh, okay. 203. Well, they're one lap over. All right, whatever. They probably did 90 because it's a nice whole number. Mm-hmm. All right. Anyways, for the Honda Indy 203.2 mile at Mid-Ohio. Sorry. The race took 1 hour, 45 minutes, 15.6974 seconds.
Not bad.
It's all right. The average speed was 115.837 I almost said seconds. Miles per hour. There were 7 lane changes, 0 cautions for 2 laps in a row, or 2 years in a row. Caution free. The fastest lap, damn it. The fastest lap was 120.669 miles an hour.
Oh, jeez.
For 66.3644 seconds on lap 79 by the number 5 of...
Who drives the number 5?
The number 5 for Arrow Schmidt-Peterson.
Arrow Schmidt-Peterson.
Dang,
I forgot.
He's a Canadian. Canadian.
Oh, what is his name?
Oh, come on. He's the mayor of...
Oh, jeez. I forgot.
Hinchtown, so it's...
James Hinchcliffe.
Ah, jeez. You didn't get it, Dinger. The fastest leader lap was 119.499. That's not quite free 99. For for 68.0239 seconds on lap 30 by the number 2 of...
The number 2, eh?
Uh-huh. For Penske. Come on. Championship leader. Come on.
The championship leader?
He's
What do you
leading
mean by
the
that?
points right now.
Leading the points right now?
He's leading the points by 16 points.
By 16. Did it change after
It's currently 16 points.
Mid-Ohio or no?
Yes, it's currently 16 points. I said 28 before, because that was before the race. So now it's 16 points. So what is it?
Then I have no idea.
Joseph
Newgarden, that's
Jeez.
it.
Kids these days don't follow IndyCar. What the hell's the matter with you? There was only 4 different leaders. You had Scott Dixon, who led the most laps at 38. Will Power led 26. Felix Rosenqvist led 15. And Joseph Newgarden, who drives the number?
Joseph Newgarden drives the number 2.
Yep. I think the car was blue, so we can classify that as the Blue Deuce.
Could.
For 11 laps. Okay. Finishing order. Scott Dixon won the race. And Felix Rosenqvist, his teammate, was second. Third was Ryan Hunter-Way. Fourth, Will Power. Fifth, Alexander Rossi. Sixth, Diamond Pagano. Seventh, Spencer Piggott. Eighth, Colton Herta. Ninth, Graham Rahal. 10th, Jack Harvey. 11th, Sebastian Bourdais. 12th, Santino Ferrucci. 13th, Ed Jones. Joseph Newgarden was 14th. 15th, Marco Andretti. Max Chilton was 16th. 17th was R.C. Anderson. 18th was Matthias Lace. Takuma Sato was 19th. Tony Kanaan was 20th. 21st was Zach Veach. 22nd was Joseph Newgarden. And 23rd was Marcus Ericsson. Okay. So Scott Dixon and Felix Rosenqvist battled each other for the last, what was it, lap and a half or so? With Scott Dixon prevailing and winning for, here's a little tidbit for you, the third closest road course finish in IndyCar history, I believe.
Hot dang.
At 0.0934 seconds. Damn.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So, I believe that's a good finish.
No kidding.
Yeah. It was a hell of a last couple laps, so, oh my god, that was awesome.
It was.
It was just fan-tiddly-tastic. I'm sorry, I kind of yelled there. Fan-tiddly-tastic. He said tiddly. Better than saying a little bit nipply out.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's a little titly. Some tall girl poke someone's eye out. Alright, your TV ratings for the Honda Indy 203.2 mile race at Mid-Ohio was a 0.6 for NBCSN. There's no direct comparison to last year as it was on CNBC where it got a 0.1. Yeah. And then it was tape delayed later on NBCSN where it got a 0.4. So, I'm just going to go into right now to what the NASCAR race got. The NASCAR race got a 1.6 overnight rating, down from last year's 1.8. So, it's hard to say how much the ratings played a difference. I'm sure the ratings played a little bit of a difference in the ratings. The races played a little bit of difference in the ratings because when you schedule 2 of the biggest motorsports in America at the same damn time, some executive at NBC needs to get freaking smacked in the mouth.
Yeah, no kidding.
Freaking dumbass. You're not going to get good ratings, the best ratings for both, because you're going to have people that's going to choose one over the... Because there's more people than just me that watch both NASCAR and IndyCar.
Yeah.
And there's some people that only watch one. Some people don't like IndyCar because IndyCar is not quite as... There's only half the amount of cars, usually, as NASCAR. So, there's not as many cars going. It's a little bit, races where it's not a single caution. You can't compare the styles of racing from IndyCar to NASCAR because in NASCAR, they can bump and run and do a whole bunch of stuff. IndyCar, you bump and run. First of all, you're going to throw yourself into the fence because you just lost your front downforce with the wing. So, you can't compare the two directly with the style of racing because you have open wheel and you have closed wheel, essentially. Mm-hmm. So you're going to have people that are going to choose IndyCar over NASCAR and people that choose NASCAR over IndyCar. Us, personally, we happen to choose NASCAR over IndyCar, but that was just because my dad was watching NASCAR, not IndyCar. So, the ratings, I'm sure, could have been better than what they are.
Yep.
Why they didn't schedule the NASCAR race at, 2 or 1:30, so it would be done at, 4:30-ish, and then have the IndyCar race start at 5, because it'd only take them 2 hours, and you get done by 7. There's still lots of light. I don't know. Because really, the race would only get over an hour later if it started at 4. I guess that makes sense. I should stop. Mm-hmm. NBC, if you want to take that, give me money, because that's my idea, damn it. Start the NASCAR race at 1:30 and an IndyCar at 5.
Yeah.
Freaking genius.
It is.
Of course, next year won't matter because you have the doubleheader at Pocono. Wonder where NASCAR got that idea from.
Yeah, no kidding.
Belle Isle, we're looking at you.
Yep.
So...
people these days.
Kill them all. Oh, sorry. Huh? Yeah. So, like you said, Scott Dixon held on to a .0934 second finish. It was his 6th win at Mid-Ohio. I'm pretty sure he could get the tenure of Mr. Mid-Ohio. Mm-hmm. He's got something figured out there.
Yep.
So, in other IndyCar news, IndyCar and Richmond are still in talks of a possible race.
Which is good.
In 2020.
Which is good.
Which is good, because that means they'd have perfect vision.
Yup.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Nothing?
I got nothing.
Nothing for that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Explain it.
2020 is the best vision you could possibly have.
Hey.
So when you said perfect, that's about as good as you can get.
I tell you what, NASCAR's still as cloudy as
no shit.
Even next year.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about speaking of doubleheader at Pocono. Anyways, that's all I've got for the IndyCar. My fun fact, because I want to start off, so you can get yours loaded up.
Okay.
Like I said, this was Scott Dixon's 6th win at Mid-Ohio. It was his 2nd win of the season. For his 46th win overall, I believe 45 of them came with his current team, Chip Ganassi. With that win, it broke a tie with Newman Haas Racing for the 2nd most entrant wins in the history with 108.
Holy shit.
Team Penske has won a total of, take a guess.
108.
No. They just broke a tie with Newman Haas Racing.
Oh.
At 108. How many have Team Penske won?
109.
No.
Oh.
210.
Holy jumping. They broke
Team
it.
Penske's been in IndyCar for a long time.
Yeah. They broke it all right.
Yeah. So that's my fun fact. Your fun fact.
My fun fact on my phone here is, speaking of the NASCAR race at Pocono.
Oh boy.
And having to do with hockey, they got tied together for the AHL.
How that happened?
The Lehigh Valley Phantoms sponsored the number 33 truck of Josh Reume, I think is how you pronounce his name. During the race at Pocono Raceway for the truck series, and they sponsored one other car one other truck at the race. However, I didn't see what that other truck was.
Well,
I'll be dang.
Know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can look that up. Let me go to my trusty thingamawhatser. Okay, let me go down to entry list for Pocono. So you said the number 33, eh?
Yep.
Phantoms hockey. Nice job, Ed. Another Phantoms hockey. There's no other Phantom hockeys on here.
Maybe it was in the Xfinity Series or the NASCAR Series.
Wouldn't make sense it'd be the Xfinity Series because they're at Iowa.
Oh, that's right.
Again, NASCAR and IndyCar screwed up. You could have had the Xfinity Series and IndyCar Series at Iowa on the same weekend.
Coulda.
Come on! Snard! Apparently it is. They can't even schedule 2 different races at different times. Freaking dumbasses. Alright. Okay, I guess I'll go to the Cup Series entry list. I don't remember seeing an Phantoms Hockey on the entry list, but I could have skipped over it by accident. Alright, here we go. Pocono entry list. Here we go. Team name. No, I want freaking. Where's the one with the sponsors? There we go. Phantoms Hockey, eh? Alright, I don't see one for the Cup Series either.
That's what the AHL said.
Well, there could have been another truck in the Xfinity Series. They just didn't put it on. There was a few spots that were blank. So, or there was one on there that also said to be announced.
Yep.
So, anyways, is that all you got, Harold?
That is, yep.
Okay. That means it is time for you to get your fat ass in that damn sin bin. And so I says, it's time for a little bit of news. But we'll first go with, take a guess. Trade news.
Yep.
On July 23rd, the Toronto Maple Leafs acquired a 4th-round pick in the 2020 NHL Draft for forward forward David Clarkson from Vegas in exchange for goaltender Garrett Sparks.
I was just about to say that. I got that on my phone. Yep.
Not anymore. On July 25th, the St. Louis Brews, because they're brewing some damn good beer.
That is.
Acquired defenseman Andres Borgman from the Toronto Maple Leafs in exchange for defenseman Jordan Schmaltz. Did not see that one coming. And July 26th, the other team in Pennsylvania acquired defenseman John Marino from the Edmonton Oilers in exchange for a conditional 6th-rounder in the 2021 draft. And just today, now it's about an hour and a half or 2 hours ago, July 29th, the New Jersey Devils acquire forward Nikita Gusev from the Vegas Golden Knight Lights in exchange for a 3rd-round pick in the 2020 NHL Draft and a 2nd-round pick in the 2021 NHL Draft. Now we go on to the free agent tracker, where I believe there was not anything. Dennis Weidman signed with the Anaheim Ducks.
Yep.
Good for him. Let me just scroll through each team, look for big names that haven't been announced already. Damn, Carolina's been busy. Did we talk about Lindholm signing a contract with the Avalanche?
I don't think so.
Is it the same Lindholm I'm thinking? Never mind.
Elias Lindholm?
Nope, different Lindholm. Anton Lindholm.
Oh.
See, the problem is when you don't write stuff down, like, Joe Higgins got a 2-year contract extension with the Detroit Red Wings.
I heard about that, yep.
Yeah. What did he get it for? He got it for probably the lowest you can get, which I believe is $650 or so. I don't know. Does not say. Bastards. Damn, frickin' Carolina's been busy. Good Lord, kids. Settle down. You already got beast-ass goaltenders. What else do you need? No. Oh, yeah, I remember talking about the Colton Sissons thing.
Yep.
Never mind. Oh, and then Gusev also agreed to a 2-year contract with the New Jersey Devils when he got traded.
Yep.
So, forgot to add that. Varlamov, yep, got that one. Bushnet, yep. Well, ahead, yes. Okay. Sundquist, got that one. We'll get back to the Lightning. Yes, we will. Vancouver, busy off as hell. Down to Vegas. Oh, Derek Engelland signed a 1-year contract with the Vegas Golden Knight Lights.
Oh, nice.
I believe he re-signed, if I'm not mistaken, because he was already playing with with them, I believe. Yeah, that's all I've got. All right, moving on.
I got a signing on my phone here.
Ooh, what you got?
The Grand Rapids Griffins, yesterday, I think it was, signed a 1-year contract with Dominic Turgeon.
Dominic Turgeon. I believe I've got something about that.
It's 1 year, my phone says, and the Griffins say on Bookface. And,
on the chat snap.
Yep. They did not list the financial agreement.
Okay. We're gonna build up to the big thing. So if you guys get something else in news,
I got nothing. I got 2 things, but they're for the news.
Oh. How did I miss this? Whoa. Wasn't this last year? Didn't the Vegas Golden Knights sign William Karlsson last year?
No, they signed him this year.
Oh, okay.
I remember when they signed him this year.
Well,
we already said that, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, I just saw it, and I was like, I swear I already saw that.
Yeah.
Alright. I was say there's no way in hell I would have missed something like that. Well,
because that's a big signing right there.
Well, I could have missed it. I missed a lot of stuff. But there's no way in hell I would have missed it after this log. Good God. Alright, scrolling through the news because, I don't know how to prepare. I got episode 101. This is not 101 ways. This actually is 101 ways to absolutely it up. So, yeah, effing it up 101.
Yeah.
We should have put that instead. Damn. All right. Evan Rodriguez was awarded a 1-year, $2 million contract with the Buffalo Sabres in an arbitration on Thursday. Bastard. Jumbo Joe Thornton still has not been re-signed.
Yeah.
So I wonder what the deal is. So, moving on. Oh, that's right. Nyquist went to the Blue Jackets. I forgot about that. He's almost made it back to here.
He dang near has.
She's only about 41-minute flight away. World Junior. Ooh, gotta look at that. Hey, it's not on today's out of state. Damn. All right. You got anything to add there, Skip?
Yeah, I got something to add here.
All right, first, David Rittich signed a 2-year, $5.5 million contract with the Flames on Saturday, averaging a value of $2.75 million. And Chandler Stevenson signed a 1-year, $1.05 million contract with the Washington Capitals. All right, continue on.
Let me see here.
I cannot see, but you can. Arnie Brown, a defenseman who played 12 seasons in the NHL in the 60s and 17, has died. The New York Rangers said on Saturday he was 77.
Who did?
Arnie Brown.
Oh.
What, you didn't even have it ready?
I do got it ready. I just, for the other one, I gotta look up his number.
Hey, this is a kick-ass on this day, boys. Can't wait till we get into that. Woo! Duchnevich agreed to a 2-year, $6.5 million contract with the Rangers on Friday, averaging a value of $3.25 million a year. I even said Buchnevich, and I didn't, it totally did not register with me that, he hadn't been signed yet till now. We're waiting on you, Harold.
One of my things is, for hockey and the Gander RV 400 at Pocono, first of all, I didn't know that the Rapid City Rush signed an ECHL, AHL, and NHL affiliate with somebody. The Rapid City Rush signed a affiliation agreement with the Desert Howlers and the Tucson Roadrunners.
Meep, meep.
I kid you not. The Rapid City Rush sponsored Quinn Hoff's number 77 at the Gander RV 400 at Pocono Raceway.
No kidding.
For the Xfinity Series.
For the what?
Yeah, Xfinity Series. The Gander RV400 was the Xfinity Series race name at Pocono.
That is impossible.
Really?
There's no way that the Xfinity Series ran 400 miles at Pocono. I just said the Xfinity Series was at Iowa. So that's wrong. This should say the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series.
Must have been the Cup Series.
It had to have been the Cup Series. They're the only ones who ever do 400 miles anywhere.
The Rapid City Rush also said they sponsored the number 77 car, too. That same race. Who was the number...
You just said Quinn Huff.
No! Wait a minute.
Did it say in there the Gander V400 for the NASCAR Xfinity Series?
Oh, the number 77 is Quinn Huff. Okay, I didn't see that in the post. Okay, there we go. Now I see it.
But in the post, did it say the Gander RV400 for the NASCAR Xfinity Series?
For the ECHL post, yeah.
That's wrong. That's a typo. It's a NASCAR. Technically, it's the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, but
Yeah. They didn't say Xfinity Series. I thought it was.
no.
Yeah.
You lose a dinger.
Great.
Because no Xfinity race is over 300 anything. Laps or miles. So, back down to 2. All right, you done yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've got something here. Since you're on a roll, being sharp, go ahead, Vasilevsky.
Oh, that's right. Andrei Vasilevsky signed a annual value of $8.5 million per year, or 9.5, excuse me. I think it is. I think it's 9.5, and for 8 years. I gotta find that. Here it is. Yep.
76, I believe, a year, or $76 million total.
Yeah, 9.5 million a season,
Yeah.
and 8 years total.
Good lord. How old is he?
How old is Vasilevsky?
Time to play what? Guess that age game.
Guess that it. I am not good with Andrei Vasilevsky's age right now.
Well, we get First, we get Andrei Ticatello, Andrei Svechkov, Andrei Tarkovsky, and then Andrei Vasilevsky. Fourth on the list. All right. How old is Andrei Vasilevsky?
Gosh dang, man. This one I'm really gonna suck at.
I'll give you what year he was drafted. 2012.
He was drafted in 2012?
2012.
Really?
Yep. 19th overall by the Tampa Bay Lightning, which should have been 19th overall by the Detroit Red Wings. But Ken Holland screwed the pooch and traded that to Tampa Bay.
What do we get in exchange for that trade?
Oh, junk.
Probably.
No, junk. That's the definition of. I don't even know who we got in that trade.
$25. Nice. Thanks for the giveaway.
Why?
You said he was drafted in 2012.
He just turned 25 4 days ago.
Holy shit! Did I cut it close?
Yeah. When you said 25, I saw 25 July, and I was like, no, what's his birthday? Oh, it's July 25th. Huh, just got it by 4 days.
Phew. Cutting it close.
Yeah. I would have laughed my ass off if his birthday was July 30th. Oh, God.
Oh, I would have flipped the table like that.
Sheesh.
I'd have been so PO'd, my palms would have gotten sweaty.
Yeah, it would have stunk in here then.
Yeah, it would have.
Alright, are you done?
Yeah, I did the mathematics in my head, so I'm set.
Yeah, and got it by 4 days.
I did. Holy shit.
Alright, so you remember last year when we did the comparison of what you thought the top 20... You put your thoughts in on the top 20 things for what the NHL did. So you have top 20 defensemen right now, top 20 wingers right now.
Oh, that's right.
Yep, they're doing the same thing again.
Crap.
So,
I remember that like we did last
So now, Mr. Let me think of one. Crap. I forgot his name. The guy from Columbus, the defenseman you could not get.
Seth Jones and Zach Werenski.
Seth Jones and Zach Werenski.
Yep.
All right, Mr. Werenski.
All right.
The first one is on August 4th for top 20 centers. Then the next Sunday is top 20 defensemen. The Sunday after that is top 20 wingers. The Sunday after that is top 20 or top 10 goaltenders. The Sunday after that is top 50 players all the way through Sunday, September 29th.
Oh, Baba.
With 10 being released every day.
Yep.
So we gotta go in. I'm gonna do the same exact thing. I'm gonna give you the stats. You gotta guess it.
Yep.
Oh boy, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, this is gonna suck.
It's gonna be awesome. God, it was so fun. Oh, could not get Seth Jones. He was so PO'd.
Yep.
I was fired hell.
Palms got sweaty.
Yeah, he just about flipped the table. Just about walked out. Walked out, got the shotgun, just.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what it sounded like after.
It did.
Oh, God. Firing Dickens.
Me raising heck outside with Richie Rich.
Yeah, raising hell. Still not as good as you got hit. You been high sticked in the face. That hurt like hell.
Hurt like hell.
Here, let me try that. Never again.
Episode 100 was a blast. You guys gotta go watch it.
Yeah, so was
great.
this. All right. Are you ready for Honest Day?
Yeah.
This is a kick-ass Honest Day. On July 29th, Hall of Famer for the Detroit Red Wings.
I gotta look it up because
retired. No, don't look at it.
Well, there's a lot of Hall of Famers for the Red Wings.
I was gonna give you another hint.
Okay.
Retired number for the Red Wings. Just take a guess.
Gordie Howe.
Terrible Ted Lindsay.
Crap.
Was born in Ontario, Canada.
I'll be dang.
In Renfrew, Ontario.
Nice.
He was part of the.
Oh shoot!
With Sid Abel and Gordie Howe, they were called the.
Is it production line?
Nice job, Ed.
Okay.
Back up to 3.
Okay.
All right. In 1925, he was born. And he died this past March at the age of 93. Holy
timer.
Yeah, I bet he's got some good stories.
Yeah.
In 1994, the Los Angeles Kings trade left-wing Luc Robitaille, who, to the Pittsburgh Penguins for forward Rick.
Tocchet.
That was Rick. No, oh my God. He played for Philly, and that was Rick Touche.
Whatever his name is.
Because I asked my mother, because he played for Philly when my mother lived in Philly, and I asked him if he knew who he was, and she's like, yes, and I said Rick something, and she corrected me. I think it's Rick Touche.
Touche? Okay, let's go with that.
Rick Touche. Ricochet. Ha! That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. And a second-round pick in the 1995 NHL Draft. The Kings make the trade, although Robitaille has scored at least 44 goals in each of his first 8 NHL seasons. However, his 44 goals in 93-94 are 19 fewer than he scores in 92-93. He returns to the Kings in 97, spends 4 seasons, then he goes to the
Detroit Red Wings.
Oh, you cheater. Before returning to the Kings in 2003, spending his last 2 NHL seasons with Los Angeles, he could not make up his mind. And in 2005, the New York Rangers announced the signing of goaltender Henrik
Lundqvist.
No, I would call that the ageless wonder.
Yeah, he's one of them.
Yeah, he's a Hank.
He is.
Hank. To an entry-level contract 5 years after they select him in the 7th round. Why'd you guys wait till
7th round.
205th overall.
Can you tell and say that is a franchise steal?
Yeah.
That's
well, it's so different than we saw freaking Dominic Hasek 199th overall in the 1983 draft. He was drafted in 2000. To the surprise of many, Lundqvist makes the Rangers at training camp a few weeks later and wins his starting job early in the 2005-2006 season. Really? He goes on to win at least 30 games in each of his first 11 full seasons in the NHL. He becomes the first goaltender to win 400 games with the Rangers when New York defeats the Colorado Avalanche 4-2 on February 11th, which is half of
22
in 2017. Oh, this was a great on this day.
It was.
Yeah, it was alright. So, I believe it is time for some trivia. Go ahead.
My trivia question.
Success. Oh, sorry.
today I gotta. If you think about this,
call the fire department because I got to be thinking.
It is a mostly easy trivia question, and I also have a mostly easy who had that number.
Nothing in this show is easy.
So I am giving you some slack here. Hopefully you'll get this right.
Slag? What the hell is slag?
Slack.
There you go.
What?
I don't know. Just tell me already, damn it.
What guy in the NASCAR won Rookie of the Year in the year 2000?
The squinty-eyed douche.
Well, that's one.
In 2000, let's go with Tony Stewart.
That's 2 incorrect answers. You got 1 guess left. You better be careful.
Whoa. Back up the trolley. The squinty-eyed douche was a joke. Because he was, like, 5 in 2000.
Okay.
I actually want to know how... No, he was older than 5, but... In 2008... Well, when was Tony Stewart's first year in the Cup? It might have been 1999. Oh. Tony Stewart. I got a funny story about Tony Stewart.
Good old smoke.
Good old smoke. His first year in the Cup Series was 1999. Gosh, bless it, bastard. All right, 2000 Rookie of the Year. Give me some hints, please.
This guy born March 10, 1972, currently age 47, in Cambridge, Wisconsin. 5'9", 152 pounds. He won the Sprint All-Star race in 2004. In 2012 and 2014, he won the Budweiser Duel. In 2015, he won the Sprint Unlimited. He has 1 Winston Cup Series champion. I can't give you the year. It's a dead giveaway. In his career for the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, he has 39 wins, 328 top 10s, and 20 poles. In the Xfinity Series, 29 wins, 202 top 10s, and 17 poles. In the Truck Series, in 1 year, over 1 race, he won that race at the 2002 Canada Day Shootout and got it. Let me see here. His middle name is Roy. That's also his dad's name. Let me see here. His number is a giveaway. In the Busch Series in 2007, he drove the number 1. Oh wait, no, not 1 car. I read that wrong. In his debut race at Dover, he drove the number 94 car. It wasn't exactly like Bill Elliott's paint scheme, but it was similar to that. I think he was supposedly retired sometime in 2018, I think it was. And for a little while in 2018, he was returning supposedly part-time to replace Trevor Bayne in the number 6 car.
That was a dead giveaway.
It was.
Because that means it is Matt the Brat Kenseth.
Where's my pen?
Where did you say he was born again? It's something Wisconsin.
Cambridge, Wisconsin.
That's right, Cambridge.
You got half a dinger.
Because it took... What half?
The time ran out before you said the answer.
Well, you never told me.
Oh, well, I was just going to wait and then say it now.
Oh,
after the timer ran out.
Well, you gotta work on your warnings here. Your time warnings. 101 episodes in. May how to tell you how to...
He's at half a dinger. He's doing good. At least you're not in the negatives.
There's still time for that.
There is. Alright. Matt the Brat Kenseth was 2000 Rookie of the Year. Alright.
That's right, because he came into the Cup Series, I think, a year before or a year after Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm just doing some home improvement. Hold on. Home improvement. All right. Much better.
That is much better. Oh, I'm glad I can't smell. I loved it when I said that. You know, when I watched episode of 100 this morning, I absolutely lost it when we got done watching the IHN show's funniest moments, and I laughed so hard when I said this morning at me saying, boy, I'd like to get the guy's autographed who said I can't smell, because that was damn funny. I ship you not, we gotta watch that.
Oh.
And when we get done here, oh, it was funny ship.
Okay. Let's go on to my trivia, which is going to take some time.
Okay.
This is a NHL trivia quiz. Some questions are pretty easy.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not going to give you time because I have no idea how many questions there are. So.
Okay.
All right. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Who is a Stanley Cup named after? A. Lord Stanley of Preston. B. Port Stanley, Ontario. Or C. The Stanley Hotel in Estates Park, Colorado.
I'm going to go with letter A, Lord Stanley of Preston.
All right.
Letter A.
What is the area immediately in front of the goaltender goal called? The crease, the angle, or the hemisphere?
Letter A, the crease.
Which NHL team's fans rioted in 1957 after the star player Maurice Richard was suspended for the remainder of the season for striking an official?
The Canadians.
What country do most NHL players come from? Canada, Sweden, or the United States?
Thailand.
Huh?
Canada.
What are the officials who determine if a play is offsides?
The linesman.
The linies.
Yep. This is easy.
I said they're going to be easy.
Okay.
Which goalie first regularly wore a goalie mask in NHL games? Ooh, there we go. You got a good one. Gump Worsley, Jacques Straplot, or Glenn Hall?
I'm going to go with letter B, Jacques Straplot.
Jacques Straplot. Oh, crap. When a player is giving a penalty and his team plays with one fewer play on the ice, what other team is said to have what?
A power play.
What is the NHL record for the fastest goal from the start of a game?
6 seconds. What now?
What is the NHL record for the fastest goal from the start of a game?
Yeah, 6 seconds.
Okay, I guess you're going to take 21 seconds because that's not an option.
Really?
It was 5:30 or 21. The correct answer is 5.
Oh, then I'll go with that.
Well, I already clicked on 21 because you guessed it. You guessed it wrong. You didn't give me a chance to say it.
Oh, well.
I was going to give you the answers, and then you're like 6. I'm like, well, that's wrong. All right, which team won the Stanley Cup the most times between 2010 and 2015? The Blackhawks, the Senators, or the Kings? Ooh.
The Deadhawks.
Uh-huh. When the goal judge sees the puck go into the net, he or she triggers what?
What now?
When the goal judge sees the puck go into the net, he or she triggers what? A bright red light, a buzzer, or a burst of confetti? I'd love to see that. It'd be funnier than hell.
Buzzer. It's either buzzer or light.
Which one is it?
The goal judge.
Yeah.
Then the light.
When a team wins the Stanley Cup, players traditionally take turns holding it as they skate around the rink. What do they traditionally do with the cup in the locker room? Pose for selfies next to it. Wear on their heads for post-game interviews. Yeah, right. And or drink champagne from it.
Letter C, drink Chardonnay out of it.
Champagne.
Yeah, that too.
The Hockey Hall of Fame is located in what city?
The Hockey Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Toronto.
What is the name of the award for the league's best goaltender?
The Vezina.
The original 6 era lasted from 42 until 67. The 6 teams of this era included the Montreal Rangers, Bruins, Blackhawks, and the Maple Leafs. What other team?
The GMRedWings.
Former Boston Bruin Willie O'Ree accomplished a major milestone in NHL history. What was it?
First African-American player to play in the NHL.
Nice. Which of these is not a reason a penalty shot must be awarded? A. An opponent other than the goalie closest hands on the puck while in the team's goal crease. B. The opposing team's coach stepped onto the ice to confront the officials. Or C. A player had a clear breakaway and was tripped from behind.
And then the question was what now?
Which of these is not a reason a penalty shot might be awarded? Would you like me to go through the answers again?
Yeah.
A. An opponent other than the goaltender closed his hand on the puck while in the team's goal crease. B. The opposing team's coach stepped onto the ice to confront the officials. Or C. A player had a clear breakaway and was tripped from behind. Let's move trip to infract.
Letter A.
Letter A. An opponent other than the goaltender closed his hand on the puck while in the team's goal crease. Only one NHL player has ever died as a result of an on-ice incident. Who was that player? Bill Masterson, Sid Abel, or Claude Pronovost?
Huh?
Only one NHL player has ever died as a result of an on-ice incident. Who was that player? Bill Masterson, Sid Abel, or Claude Pronovost? Not provolone.
Well, I never knew, first of all, that there was somebody that actually died while playing hockey.
You got a 33% chance then?
Then I actually never knew that, so I have no idea, and I'm gonna guess letter C.
Claude Pronovost.
Is that right or wrong?
Which goalie holds the NHL record for the most shutouts in his career? Turk Broda, Dominic Hasek, or Marty Brodeur? Ooh, it's either B or C.
Yeah, for most shutouts in a career.
In his career, the most shutouts in the NHL. 50-50. You want to know what the bitch thinks?
No, she lies.
Oh,
And
no,
boy,
bitch.
does she lie.
If I'm lying, I'm done.
dying. Well, she can kill me in an instant.
Yo, bitch.
Yeah.
Brodeur or Hasek?
Let's go with Brodeur.
Marty Brodeur.
Is that right or wrong?
What happened to Bill Burico after he won a Stanley Cup with the Toronto Maple Leafs late in 1951? He joined the army and was killed in Korea. He was killed going on Niagara Falls in a steel barrel. He died in a plane crash while on a fishing trip.
I have no idea.
Think of the year. What happened to Bill Burico after he won the Stanley Cup with the Toronto Maple Leafs in 1951? He joined the army and was killed in Korea. He was killed going over Niagara Falls in a steel barrel, or he died in a plane crash while on a fishing trip.
I think it's letter A.
Letter A. He joined the army and was killed in Korea. Which player holds the record for the most penalty minutes in his career? Rob Ray, Bob Probert, or Tiger Williams?
For most penalty minutes in what now?
In his career. The most penalty minutes by a player.
Letter C.
Tiger Williams. That's incredible.
It is, yeah, incredibly bad.
Huh? Which team has won the most Stanley Cups?
Canadians.
Which NHL player was the first to score 50 goals in 50 games? Were Gretzky, Maurice Rocket Richard, or Wayne Cashman?
A.
A?
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky?
Yep.
You're so lucky I misclicked.
It was Maurice Richard.
It's Rocket Richard.
No way.
So I got a -1 there. How thick is the ice in an NHL arena? 3/4 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch, or 3 inches?
3/4 of an inch.
3/4 of an inch. Get out of here, freaking email.
Is that right or wrong?
Wayne Gretzky holds the NHL record for the most goals scored in a single season. How many goals did he score to set the record? 72, 92, or 126?
For Gretzky?
For Gretzky, holds the record for the most NHL goals in a single season. How many goals did he score? 72, 92, or 126?
I think it's C.
126 goals.
Yep.
Who was the first goalie in the NHL to score a goal? Ron Hextall, Marty Brodeur, or Billy Smith?
Rod Hextall.
Ron Hextall. The New Jersey Devils moved to New Jersey in 1982. What city was the franchise based in before then? Quebec City, Quebec, Denver, Colorado, or Tacoma, Washington?
Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado. The New Los Angeles Kings won the Stanley Cup in 2014. How many times had they won the Cup before 2014?
0.
5 times, never, or once. You're going to go with 0, eh?
Wait a minute, once.
5 times, never, or once. What is it?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, 5 once. Okay, so 50-50. Then, before 2014, once it was 2012. Okay, we're good. Okay, once it is.
When both the Buffalo Sabres and the Vancouver Canucks entered the NHL in 1970, how did the league determine which team made the first pick in the entry draft? Tickets were drawn out of a hat, a giant wheel was spun, or a dart was thrown at a giant dart board.
I have no idea.
I don't either.
I've never known that.
It's a good fun fact.
It is. Shoot.
Take a guess.
C, the dart.
A dart was thrown at a giant dartboard. Which team holds the NHL record for the longest winning streak? The Canadiens, the Canucks, or the Pittsburgh Penguins?
Longest winning streak?
Winning streak.
Let's try the Canadiens.
The Montreal Canadiens. How many times has an NHL season been interrupted by a labor dispute? Twice, 4 times, or once?
A labor dispute?
Labor dispute, i.e. a lockout.
Yeah, twice.
Twice. That's the last answer. Last question. All right, let's go through the questions you got wrong. Starting at the top. You got the first one wrong. It was a Stanley Cup named after. You got immediate area in front of the goal. Fans rioted. Country. What are the officials? Linesman. Goalie regularly wore a mask. Jock strappiest plot. When a player is given a penalty, it is a power play. What is the NHL record for the fastest goal for the start of the game? I clicked on 21 seconds because you said 6. The correct answer is 5. Which team won the Stanley Cup the most times between 2010 and 2015? The Blackhawks. Goal judge, bright red light. Stanley Cup in the locker room, drink champagne from it. Hockey Hall of Fame, Toronto goaltender Vezina Trophy. Detroit Red Wings for original 6. Boston Bruins, first black player for Willie O'Ree in the NHL. Which of these is not a reason a penalty shot might be awarded? You said A, an opponent other than the goalie closes hand on the puck while team's in the goal crease. The correct answer is B. An opposing team's coach stepped onto the ice to confront the officials.
Oh, damn it.
He would just be thrown out of the game.
Yeah.
Well, only one NHL player ever died in the result of an ice incident. Who was that player? You said C, Claude Pronovost. The correct answer is Bill Masterson. He was injured in the 1968 game when he was knocked back and slammed his head on the ice. He may have suffered a previous concussion that led to a severe brain swelling. He died in the hospital less than 2 days after the injury occurred.
Okay. So I was on that question. I was right and wrong. I was right because nobody in the history of the NHL has died on the same day that they played a game of ice hockey. And I was also wrong that I forgot about Bill Masterson when he died just about 2 days after the incident. Yeah. So, okay. So I see the difference there.
Which goalie holds the record for the most shutouts? Marty Brodeur.
I'll be dang, it was Brodeur.
At 125.
Thank God.
What happened to Bill Barrico after he won the cup? He died in a plane crash while on a fishing trip.
Crap.
Which player holds the record for the most penalty minutes? That's Incredible Williams.
Nice.
3,966 penalty minutes.
He's a bench warmer in the penalty box, if you know what I mean. Yeah, he keeps it warm, all right.
Which team has won the most Stanley Cups? The Canadiens. Which NHL player scored 50 goals in 50 games? It's actually Buzz Reese, not Richard, not Wayne Gretzky.
Yep.
How thick is the NHL ice in an NHL arena? 3/4 of an inch. Wayne Gretzky holds the NHL record for the most goals scored in a single season. How many goals did he score? The correct answer is 92. You said 126.
Great.
Who was the first goalie to score in NHL? To score a goal in the NHL? It was not Ron Hochstahl. Like you said, it was Billy Smith.
For what now?
First goaltender to score a goal in the NHL. He did it in 1979.
Oh, I thought it was Hextall.
Nope. He is credited with the goal because he was the last player to touch the puck before the opposing team accidentally scored on themselves. So he's the official first goalie to score. Ron Hextall was the first to actually shoot the puck intentionally into the net.
That sucks.
So you're right and wrong.
Dang it.
The New Jersey Devils moved back to New Jersey. They were previously in Denver, Colorado. The Los Angeles Kings won the Cup once before 2014. The Buffalo Sabres and the Vancouver Canucks entered the NHL in 1970. How did the league determine which team made the first pick in the entry draft? A giant wheel was spun.
Crap.
Instead of a dart thrown at a dart board. A large wheel with different sections marked for each team was spun by league president Clarence Campbell. The Sabres won and selected Gilbert Perrault. Which team holds the record for the longest winning streak? And not the Canadiens, is the Pittsburgh Penguins in the 1993 season with 17 games in a row. How many times has an NHL season been interrupted by a labor dispute? 4 times, not twice.
You gotta be shipping me.
A 10-game strike was in 1992, followed by a lockout that cut the 94-95 season in half. Then there was the entirety of the 2004-2005 season, and then the half in 2012-2013.
Dang it.
You scored 70%, 21 out of 30.
C minus. I'm doing good.
Actually, you got 20 out of 30. Because I gave you the extra one by accident.
D plus, mother F.
The average score is 79%.
Crap, man.
Boy, you're below average.
Sucks.
Well, you know what they say. He is white.
Yup.
I'm sorry, that joke was awful, but it was funny.
It was.
Alright, so the Cup Series was at Pocono for the Gander RV 400. At Log Pond, Pennsylvania, at Pocono Raceway, the 2.5 mile paved tricky triangle. The total race was actually 163 laps for 407.5 miles because they went to NASCAR overtime. The race took, The race took 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 20... cancel that one out. 2 seconds.
Which is pretty good.
It's okay. Your average speed was 133.804 miles per hour. The margin of victory was 0.341 seconds. Stage 1 top 10 was Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Larson, Eric Jones, Eric Almirola, Big Busch, and Clint Boyer. Stage 2 top 10 was Jimmy Johansson, Kevin Harvick, Joey Logano, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Austin Dillon, Eric Jones, Brad Keselowski, Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson. There were 7 cautions with 24 laps. You had the conclusion of stage 1. Then the number 9 of Chase Elliott blew a tire and hit the turn 3 wall. Lap 93, they had precipitation. Then on lap 100 or so, they had the 12 spin in turn 3. Stage 2 conclusion after that. And then the 47 had an incident in turn 1. And then the 53 stopped at the track on lap 157. And then the number 1, the 17, and the 34 had an incident on the backstretch where Ricky Stenhouse dumped Kurt Busch, and poor old Michael McDowell, minding his own business, gets wrapped up in it.
Terrible.
Minding his own business. Like, what a waste. If I was Michael McDowell, I would have gone over and absolutely beat the mother out of Ricky Stenhouse.
Typical Ricky.
He caused a wreck, so, I mean, he's living up to his name. Can't fault him there. The lead changes, there was 9 among 5 drivers: Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin, and Eric Jones. Your race winner, for the first time on Pocono, since it's been repaved, was Dennis Hamlin for his 5th win at Pocono. He won 4 times before they repaved it.
I should have picked him.
And he finally won before that was like back in when did they repave Pocono? I think in 28 in 2009 or 10 they repaved Pocono.
Something like that.
Yeah, so it's been a while. Second was Eric Jones, 3rd Martin Truex Jr., 4th William Byron, Kyle Larson was 5th, Kevin Harvick 6th, 7th was Daniel Hemrick, 8th Brad Keselowski, 9th Kyle Busch, 10th Ryan Blaney, 11th Clint Boyer. Eric Almirola was 12th, 13th Joey Logano, 14th was Ryan Newman, Jimmy Johansson was 15th, 16th was Chris Buescher, 17th Matt Benedetto, 18th Paul Menard, 19th Austin.
I don't deserve to be in the playoffs, Dylan.
20th Alex Bowman, 21st Recchi, 22nd Bubba Wallace, 23rd Matt Tiff, 24th was Daniel Suarez, Michael McDowell was 25th, Corey LaJoie was 26th, 27th was Kurt Busch, 28th Landon Castle, 29th Ty Dillon, Ross Chastain was 30th, 31st Quinn Hoff, 32nd Reed Sorensen, 33rd BJ McLeod, Austin Thurot was 34th, Josh Bilicki was 35th, 36th was David Reagan, 37th Ryan Preece, and 38th, dead nuts last, was the number 9 Napa wagon of
Chase Elliott. Should have picked him.
Huh? You got more points not picking him.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Actually, no, you got the same amount of points if you would have picked him.
Oh, jeez. So I'm up to 46 in fantasy?
Yep. That's correct. 46. Alright,
in stage 1, right?
Yep, you won stage 1. Did not finish in stage 2 in the top 10. So, the next race is August 4th at Watkins Glen for the, I think it's the Go Bowling 350, Go Bowling at the Glen 355 or something like that. I don't know, they probably changed it like they do every freaking year.
Something like that.
Alright, going on to the NHL news. Hooters is going to have a special spade scheme for Chase Elliott Bristol as they debut their own branded line of liquors this fall. Cliff Daniels is named the new crew chief for Jimmy Johansson.
No way.
Kevin Meendering is moving to a different role within Hendrick Motorsports. Joe Gibbs comments on Eric Jones' contract renewal. He met with the media following Denny Hamlin's win at Pocono and was asked. He said, somebody asked, Joe, is there any part of you that feels kind of bad for Eric after today? Do you have any timeline yet on decision on him for next year? He said, yeah, no, I want to say to everybody, it's so hard putting everything together. I know people get frustrated because you haven't made a decision yet in some things, but I just say this. There's sponsors involved, so many relationships involved. You're trying to get through all of that and work it out. So, kind of tongue-in-cheek a little bit. 9 cars failed pre-race inspection at Pocono.
Holy shit.
Austin Dillon, Ryan Blaney, Ross Chastain, William Byron, Reed Sorensen, Corey LaJoie, Michael McDowell, Chris Buescher, and Jimmy Johansson.
Huh.
So, we got the 2020 Pocono Raceway doubleheader weekend details announced. We'll get into that minute. And that minute is right now. So, for next year at Pocono, I don't even need to read an article because I've memorized this.
Nice.
Next year at Pocono, it is going to be 5 races in 4 days. Thursday is going to be the AMS/ARCA race. Friday is going to be the truck race. Saturday is the... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I misspoke. Thursday is the ARCA race.
Yep.
There's no race Friday. Saturday is the truck race and the Cup race. And then Sunday is the Xfinity and the Cup race. So, how it's going to go is there's nothing for the top 3 series on Thursday. As of right now, they might have practice or something. But, of course, this can change. As of right now, qualifying for the Cup race will be on Friday. And then after that, the cars will be impounded, meaning that the crews cannot touch the cars whatsoever. And then they'll go race on Saturday in the first 350-mile race. I would have thought they would have done 300 miles, not 350, but whatever. I would have preferred 300 miles. And then the car, then after that, the teams will be able to do light maintenance, i.e. change the valve springs, because the valve springs, open and close the valves, tend to get worn out after a race. So they're allowed to change that and then do any moderate body damage. They can't do like wholesale changes. And then they'll go do, on Sunday, they'll go do the second 350-mile race. So anybody wondering, how are they going to do starting lineup for the second race? Let me tell you, after this, the truck race will be Saturday, the Xfinity race will be Sunday. They will both go before the Cup race. As of right now, that can always change. I just forgot something. Come on, what is it? Teams must use one car the whole weekend.
Really?
For both races, they can only use one car.
Oh my.
So my assumption is if you wreck in the first race, they're obviously NASCAR's going to be like, oh, you used your car, but can't race the second race. They're not going to say that.
Yeah.
Because that's bull. They're going to say, you can use your second car, you got to start at the back.
Yeah.
But that means you have no practice time on that car.
Yeah.
No qualifying on that car. You have no idea what that car is going to be like. It could be loose as hell or tight as hell.
Yeah.
So, you don't know. Obviously, they'll let them put their setup in, but again, cars are built differently. They're not always built the exact same.
Yeah.
So, for the second race, the starting lineup will be determined by the finishing order of the first race. What NASCAR will do is they will take all of the lead lap cars and invert that part of the field. Then, they will file in the lap down cars after the lead lap cars that were inverted.
Mm-hmm.
So if 20 cars are on the lead lap, whoever finished 20th will finish first.
Nice.
Well, we'll start first, excuse me, not finish first. So, okay, so I like that because when I first thought, because the easiest way is to always just invert the field. That's what they do at short tracks. They, like, for example, at Berlin Raceway, if they do a double feature night, what they'll do is whoever wins the race, they'll go grab a dice from 6 to 12. They'll roll a dice. If they roll a 6, then the top 6 cars are inverted. If they roll a 12, the top 12 cars are inverted. 12 goes to first goes to 12th, 11th goes to second goes to 11th, 10th goes to third goes to 10th, and if that's a 12, 6 to first to 6th, 5th to second to 5th, 4th and 3rd are switched around. So, and then like that from 7 through, and 7 for 6 through 12 for all the numbers. It goes like that. So, but I was like, if you do that, you're going to have people that sandbag it. that sandbag the first race so they can start good in the second race. But if you do it the lead lap cars, you can't really sandbag it because if you're a lap down, you're still starting about mid-pack.
Yeah.
So it does give a little bit incentive to stay on the lead lap because you start at the front of the field.
Mm-hmm.
So price of tickets will not increase for neither of the races. I'm assuming it will go, if you buy one race, it's normal price. If you buy both races, it's gonna be like 1.5.
Yep.
And it will look better. And if you look at it, you might argue, how does this make the track more money? Well, if you do one race, it's still the same price. If you do both races, it's 1.5 the price. Why wouldn't you buy both races? You're already gonna be staying overnight in a hotel unless you're within the Pocono area.
Yeah.
I mean, for example, if we go, we'd be going for the whole weekend. So we wouldn't buy one race. We'd buy both races.
Yeah.
So you have that. Your crowd is going to look bigger for both races.
Mm-hmm.
You're only going to have the one weekend of racing, so your overhead costs are low. You only have to employ people for 1 weekend rather than 2.
Yep.
You only have to buy food for 1 weekend rather than 2.
Mm-hmm.
Your overhead costs are lower.
Yeah.
So there is that. So depending on it, the track could make more money because they can argue to sponsors, hey, there's going to be more people there, so give us more money for your sponsor,
Yeah.
Something like that. So, because I'm thinking about going to the Pocono race next year because that's the time to go. 5 races in 4 days.
That's pretty good.
That's a lot of racing.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff right there.
It is.
And Wilkes-Barre-Scranton is only like a half hour from Pocono.
Wow.
So, I mean, you could just stay in a hotel and then go back to the track every morning for like a half hour, 45-minute drive. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Yep.
So, that is how Pocono will look like next year for the doubleheader. I do not have anything else.
I got nothing else.
Okay. Let's go on to who had lay number. Ed, you may go first.
Okay. So, let me see here. I got that. Okay. My who had that number. You're still on the Chicago Deadhawks for the 06-07 season. Who had the key number of 10?
For the Blackhawks?
Yeah. This guy is number 10 his entire life. Born December 27, 1981. Currently aged 37. Born in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. 6'1", 194 pounds. He's a left winger, but a right-handed shot, like me. He was drafted 95th overall in 2001 by the Philly Cheesesteaks. Let me see here. In the USHL for the 98 and 99 season and the 99-2000 season, he played 111 games with the Thunder Bay Flyers. In the 2002-2003, all the way to the 2005-2006 season, he played for the Philadelphia Flyers and the Philadelphia Phantoms back in that day. In the 2004-2005 NHL lockout, he played in the AHL and was the assistant captain for the Philadelphia Phantoms and was number 10 as well. That year, 04-05, he won the Calder Cup with the Phantoms. About a third of the way through the 2005-2006 season, he was traded to the Chicago Deadhawks, and then all the way from the 05-06 season all the way up until the 14-15 season, he played for the Chicago Deadhawks as well. Played for them for a long time. That's like 9 or 10 seasons, something like that. In the 2009-2010 season, when Chicago ended their Stanley Cup drought, he played 22 games, got 11 goals, 11 assists for 22 points in the playoffs. I ship you not. In the 2015-2016 and the 2016-2017 season, he played for the Dallas Lone Stars as the number 10 as well. In the 17-18 season, he played for the Chicago Deadhawks. I believe he signed as a free agent. He He played 70 games and got 21 points last season. In 2011, he met the First Lady of the United States back in the day, which would be Michelle Obama. And he met her at the White House and was promoting her for one of her something to do with politics, whatever it is. In October 2018, this guy joined NBC Sports Chicago as a studio analyst.
NBC Sports Chicago?
Yeah.
Patrick Sharp.
That's it.
Yes.
Too bad the timer ran out again.
You didn't warn me.
Well, because I was going to give you an extra 15 seconds, then you started going, and then you got them right. So, you got another half a dinger, so now you're at one whole dinger.
Oh, jeez, what a pile of junk.
Nice job. You done good, and you got them, but after the timer ran out. Sorry about that.
Bastard. Alright. Who had that number?
Oh, it's great.
Who drove the number 7? After
7.
we go over fantasy.
Okay.
For fantasy, at Pocono, I picked Kevin Harvick, Andy picked the Shrub, Richie Rich picked Joey Logano, and Big Mitt picked Mark Truex Jr. I got 1 point in stages 1 and 2. 5 points for winning the poll. Whoop whoop. For a total of 7, I'm at 78 points.
So what'd you get in stage 1 and 2?
1 point apiece.
Okay.
For a total of 7 after you add in the 5 motor points for winning the poll.
Okay.
You got just the stage win, so you already got that, don't you?
Yeah, so 3 points total, I'm at 46.
Yep.
Good lord, I suck.
You said it, not me. Big Mitt got 1 point in stage 1, 1 point in stage 2, 5 points for finishing in the top 3. For a total of 7, he has 80 points. I'm closing in on Big Mitt. You got that?
Yep.
Richie Rich got a point in stage 1 and a point in stage 2. That's it. He is at
87.
87.
Sidney Kramer.
Don't even say it. Bastard. All right. Who drove the number 7 for the NASCAR from 1983 to 1986?
83 to 86, number 7.
83 to 86.
Shoot.
He was born on June 2nd, 1960, in Reddleman, North Carolina. His achievement is the 1987 Coca-Cola 600 winner. He won the 1998 and the 2000 NASCAR USG Person of the Year. He ran 829 races over 31 years in the Cup Series.
Holy shit.
His best finish was 5th in the points in 92 and 93. His first race was the 1979 Talladega 500 at Talladega. His last race was the 2008 Checker O'Reilly Auto Parts 500 at Phoenix. His first one was the 1986 Miller High Life 400 at Richmond. His last one was the 1995 Miller Genuine Draft for 500 at Dover. He likes Miller.
Mm-hmm.
In the Xfinity Series, he's ran 55 races over 14 years. His first race is the 1982 Kroger 200, and his last race was the 2000 Miami 300 at Homestead. 0 wins, 10 top 5s, 0 poles. In the Cup Series, he has 8 wins, 173 top 10s, and 8 poles. In the Truck Series, he has 1 race over 1 year, and that was the 1997 No Fear Challenge at California. He has 0 wins, 0 top 10s, and 0 poles. He made his 500th Cup start at Phoenix in 1997. The best part is, as he drove the number 7, he was sponsored by 7-Eleven.
I'll be danged. Is it Darrell Waltrip?
I'll be danged. You are a big fat...
Crap, I thought... who's... Mother F, I see that car now. Man, I swear, ever since you started, I thought it was Darrell Waltrip for a second. He drove the number 7. It was sponsored by 7-Eleven. Who was that guy?
I don't know. Who was it?
Gosh dang it.
He is currently a racing commentator.
What number did he drive in the 1999 season?
Hold on. 44 car.
44.
44 car. Sponsored by Hot Wheels.
Kyle Petty.
Nice job.
Hey, let's go.
With 27 seconds left.
Oh, I should have waited 5 seconds.
Actually, it was 27 and a half.
Okay.
26 and a half, my bad.
Okay.
So.
Woo, we did good.
We did all right. All right. That's all I've got.
Very nice. Very good episode today. I like it.
IndyCar is Sunday, August 18th at Pocono at 2 p.m. Eastern on NBCSN. NASCAR this weekend at Watkins Glen, 3 p.m. Eastern on NBCSN. So, thank you very much for watching this episode of the IHN show. As my PBS and my voice cracks, we certainly hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like down below and subscribe to our channel so you'll be up to date with video releases or when we go live. Also hit the little bell icon so you do know when we do go live. If you'd like to help us make the show better and easier to produce and interview with people we're interactive with, please support us on Patreon. Link to that down below. If you'd like to contact the show, it is ihnshow@gmail.com, and I'll be in the description and in the outro screen. I'll probably get to you within the decade because I don't check that email very often.
Me neither.
Along with the link. If you'd like to carry the conversation in the comments, please do so. We just request there's no mean or vulgar language.
Racism, politics, and sexism is not allowed.
Just use comment section before you type. We're all here for good fun. All right, white flag is in the air. Do you have anything else to add?
Yeah, I got something to add.
Oh, that's a first.
What I have to add, ladies and gentlemen, is
I'm sorry, we are all out of time.
Mother
All right.
F.
We are all out of time. Moving into I'm just kidding.
I have my pick for NASCAR Fantasy at Watkins Glen.
Watkins Glen. I already know who it's going to be.
My pick is Marty McFly.
No kidding.
Yeah, you thought I was going to pick Chase, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I changed my mind.
All right, I'll pick Chase.
All right. I'll still lose.
Yeah, some bitch will finish second.
Yep.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
All right. So you can tell that to Big Mitt.
I will tonight at dinner.
You know, I'm about to pass Big Mitt.
Yeah.
I'm within 2 points of Big Mitt.
Holy shit.
He's gonna be like, what? You should tell him that too. Like, hey, you're Colton's within 2 points of you. He's gonna be like, I don't think so. That's un-American.
Un-American, yeah.
Un-American. Just like not having sour cream on a taco.
Yeah.
That's un-American. So is not watching NASCAR. So please tune in on NASCAR for Sunday, August 4th at 3 p.m. Eastern at Watkins Glen. Oh, yeah. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Please join us on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. If you do not, have a great rest of your weekend. And if you don't, what the hell's the matter with you bastards? I'm just kidding. You guys aren't bad. I'm trying to come up with the proper adjective for you guys. I think I've got it. Just wait till the end of the song and I'll tell you guys what you guys really... You guys are great people. Awesome.